Sorry, that's a house rule.
Any other house rules I should be aware of?
Friendly robber?
I know that one.
You rob someone you have
Hello everyone, today I'm going to be giving some analysis while you watch this insane game that I had a few months back. But this game here is a Catan Championship Division 1 game, so 3 other very strong players in this competitive monthly league. I'm here in second position. My thoughts for this pick are to get onto the rare ore, not only just to city up quickly and double my production, but also as a great trading resource. I think there's a lot of sheep on the way back, even sheep next to wood, so I can get 4 out of the 5 resources ideally here. And now back to me in 7th position. It's between really the 9-10-2 or the 9-10-11. I actually opt for the 9-10-11 here because I do think Crane picks the 5-4-11 over the 5-10-2 like 90% of the time. I do like the 11 ore a lot more than the 2 wheat. The odds are the 11 rolls twice as much as the 2, right? And I do, the first place I go is that ore port, but then it kind of takes away a little flexibility by not getting that wood port. I'm curious as to what you all would have decided there. First up, I roll a 7 here. I think the best block is a 6 wheat. I think it's really important here to just make sure there's no early cities, unless it's me. Now I get a really strong trade here from Hans, so I do give them the guaranteed settle, but I don't produce any break. Getting 2 of them is huge, sets me up for the quick road settle. I hope the lack of animations didn't make anybody leave. I'm turning them on now. Now here I drop the settlement just an 8 away from getting a city. But green rightfully blocks at 8 wheat. I'm sure they're recognized that I was very close. Of course that sets me back quite a bit. A city there would be huge. So I'm really just 1 wheat off or 2 ore off, and now just 1 ore off. So close to a city, which will help in just being really flexible, and then I can start churning out a bunch of development cards. Now here I'm thinking the 5 sheep is a great block. It primarily stops Crane from buying development cards, which is and should be his next goal, while also checking Hans. Hans, although having no ore, has a strong port, and is a shoe-in for longest road here. Now another solo block here for the 10 sheep. Again, just as I mentioned, stopping Crane from buying development cards, he has the same thought for me. Make sure I don't buy development cards. So it's a fine block. Probably the right block. And I return the favor. Now the reason I actually keep the 3 ore and 1 wheat is because really in my head I think Crane is going to and should rob from me. So I'm really thinking, what 3 cards do I want to hold on to, not 4. That's why I pile on a lot of ore. I'd rather have 2 ore and 1 wheat. Because the ore is so flexible, it sets me up for the development card. A little bit better if I have more ore here. Now here the idea is, can I get a road settle and a development card all on this turn? But I get the brick here, and I realize, oh, I'm going to be buying a development card either way. Let me buy it first, which is huge, because now I get a road building. And because of that, I don't want to waste this brick and wood on a road. I have 2 free ones, so I hold instead of using the airplane. Now I just really have to hope I don't get over 7 cards and 7 out again like I have in the whole game, and I am therefore much more efficient with my resources. So I opt to go on the 5-2 instead of either the 5-10-2 or even the 5-10, and that's because I want to be more efficient with my wood production. So now the rest of the game, I'm really set up. I just city and development card. I don't need any more use for that wood if I'm being honest. So I'd like to be able to turn it into or wheat or sheep very easily. Now here's a tough decision too, because I pretty much am locked out of getting largest army in my opinion. Everyone else is so far ahead of me. So do I opt to hold and try to just city up and build to 10 points, or do I buy some development cards and try to get some of the good stuff? Either victory points or, as you see, monopolies. Now I just remind myself to be patient here. There's not a great monopoly and it's pretty juicy. So whenever an ore hits, a lot of ores out there. Whenever wheat hits, a lot of wheat's out there. You know, there's still a lot of game left. It's not like anyone's that close to winning. Now here I do have the option of monopoly, but decide against it. A lot of brick without much wood doesn't really help. I'd rather use a brick monopoly if it's to sneak a win. So I just opt to 4 for 1 and buy a development card. Another VP, which is huge, because now it sets up just city road road or road road settle for the win. Oh, hey there. Yeah, I like Catan. And in fact, my favorite way to play Catan is online through Luckliest.io. For the past 2 years, I have exclusively played my online Catan games through Luckliest.io. Now, if you're looking to improve at the game to either beat your friends or even compete at the national scale, Luckliest allows you to set up a game against other Catan lovers throughout the world in only a matter of seconds. You can play the base game, other expansions that you know and love, or even some wacky map like the United States as a Catan board, or even the Black Forest. Luckliest.io is the reason I have been able to study and elevate my game to the next level, and I highly recommend you check it out. The link will be in the description below, and thank you Luckliest for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to this game.